every customer has got its own unique traits. So it's very important to understand and have tailor-made strategy for each region and each geography basis that market dynamics.
To do that, like, I'm always curious and fascinated towards the marketing dynamics of India, country like India, where every region is very different. So as you are, spread in different regions, geographical regions, so how does the marketing strategies are differ then?
Some people perceive some product attributes better, some people perceive other product attributes better. Like I would say, some wherein regions wherein earthquake comes, those people perceive those product attributes as better. Indian government is very much focused right now, Devleena, on steel production, and government has an NSP policy, and there is a clear drive from the government to improve infra and housing. There are a lot of there is a lot of emphasis on Make in India and PLI production linked incentive scheme, and so Indian production and demand has been ramping up.
Welcome to Icons Behind Brands. Hi, I'm your host Devleena Neogi, and today we are about to embark on a fascinating journey with Mr. Ashit Patni, the dynamic force behind ESL Steel Limited sales and marketing strategy. With over 15 years of experience in iron and steel industry, serving as a CMO and Chief Raw Material Procurement Officer at ESL Steel Limited. So join us as we uncover Ashit's innovative approaches towards market expansion, source quality, raw material, and delivering excellence. So get ready for an enlightening conversation. A very warm welcome to you, Ashit, on Icons Behind Brands.
Thanks, Devleena.
We would love to know about, if you just, walk us through your career journey, starting from your early experience to your current roles as a CMO and Chief Material Procurement Officer at ESL Steel Limited.
Sure, Devleena. So I joined CESA Goa as management trainee 15 years back, and during these 15 years, I have handled various domestic and global profiles in sales and marketing domain across the chain of iron and steel vertical.
Okay.
So to start with, I joined in 2009 in CESA Goa and handled pig iron and coke sales in various geographies till 2016. Then got an opportunity to move to China as Chief Rep China, and I was there for a year. Then moved back to India for iron ore Karnataka sales. And in last 5 years, I am into ESL and currently serving as CMO and Chief Raw Material. Overall, this has been a very wonderful, enriching experience so far, wherein I got the opportunity to learn both the skills of commercial as well as marketing.
So, two major roles you are handling there, Ashit, right? So, one role is always different from other roles. So, given the complexity of these dual roles, how do you stay informed about the, latest trends or development or the best practices in both marketing as well as in the raw material procurement sector? So, if you help us understand that, Ashit, would be really great.
Sure, Devleena. So both are enabling functions, and we need to serve our customers well. So actually, handling both the roles give me a better opportunity to understand the market better from raw material to the finished product. Overall, I try to keep myself updated about all the things which are happening into industry. There are frequent suppliers and customer visits we do. We do attend a lot of conferences and seminars, and also do use a lot of technology and social media to keep ourselves updated. That's is there. But yeah, it's just both are enabling function, and you need to understand your customers better.
That's true, because these are like both are enabling function as well as like it's like you're handling the top positions, right? So it's very important to be in that what is trending, what is happening in the market, and also stay ahead of the learning curve towards both the dynamics, right? So as you have worked in both domestic and international market, right? So extensive experience towards that, Ashit. So if you let us know about the core marketing strategies like that suits the different geographical regions or the different marketing dynamics. So how you manage that? How do you do that?
Yeah, it's a very interesting question, Devina. So every customer has got its own unique traits. So it's very important to understand and have tailor-made strategy for each region and each geography basis that market dynamics. So
Mhm.
how we generally try to do is that we try to have an extensive research of that market, their consumer behavior and everything, and the local, regional regulatory frameworks, patterns, and other various factors which are there in that market segment. Once that is done, then we try to segment and target our customers and focus on overall our product and pricing strategy, distribution strategy, use of
Okay.
various technology and communication mediums based on region to region and requirement. And that's how we do it. But the most important thing which I feel is that there is no strategy which is fixed, and we need to constantly evolve and adapt to the latest change which are happening into the market,
Mhm.
and continuously take customer response and also our local partners response and stakeholders, and have a constant watch on what our competitors and peers are doing. So that's what we generally do in a nutshell.
Okay. So who are the, typical target customer for you, for your segment, Ashit, at this point?
So we are more into B2B sales,
Mm-hmm.
where we are in producers of TMT bars,
Mm-hmm.
DI pipe, wire rods, and pig iron. So we are handling more than 200 different customers per month, and they are spread across various geographies, national and internationally. And we are also into retail sales of TMT bars, and
Okay.
wherein we supply through distributor network. So these are the two main
Mhm.
sets of customers which we are having right now.
Okay. Because your B2B and B2C strategies are very different, and region to region marketing strategies are also very, very different, especially in the markets like, building materials and so on. Right. So how do you do that? Like, I'm always curious and fascinated towards the marketing dynamics of India, country like India, where every region is very different. So as you are, spread in different region, geographical regions. So how does the marketing strategies are differ than in the tier one, tier two, or tier three cities of India?
Look, like you have completely said, every region has different dynamics. Some people perceive some product attributes better, some
Mm.
people perceive other product attributes better. Like I would say, some wherein regions wherein earthquake comes, those people perceive those product attributes as better. People perceive longevity better. Some people perceive pricing to be a better attribute. So it's a mix of dynamics that in what region are we doing, what are we doing. Sometimes there are some regional festivals which are there, Holi, Diwali,
True.
various festivals which keep focusing on that. So it's a mix of all those things based on the regional and requirement, and accordingly we set our strategy.
True, true. And typically, what kind of approach towards your B2B segment and the B2C segment are there usually in this particular type of category, Ashit? Like what type of marketing, advertising methods?
So in wire rods, we are doing there are three products like I told you: DI wire rods and TMT. Wire rods and DI is more of DI is being generally used by government sectors, and wire rod then again is being drawn to the wires.
Okay.
So the strategy that we generally use is to interact with our customers and to keep them updated about our social media handles. Some updates on our LinkedIn platforms and conferences and seminars along with them. That's how we do. TMT is again a mixed strategy wherein we have project customers like infra, ISB, and then there is a one set of customers wherein material is going to retail to the small housing sectors through a set of networks,
Yeah.
wherein we try to deploy various strategies, including use of media, social media,
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, and various incentives, events, and all those things are being deployed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect. That, when you are passionate about delivering value and excellence for your team and for your organization, so how do you instill this mindset within your marketing team And what are some key principles or value that guide your approach to marketing leadership towards your team?
Yeah. So, like you said, it's very important to have a culture that value excellence, innovation, and customer centricity. So, what we do about anything is that customer is always the focus point in all our decision making, and there are very simple, clear, proper communication guidelines which we try to share with the team, along with the shared goals that what we are supposed to achieve. We try to encourage collaborative approach wherein the team members are empowered to take the decisions and to participate and lead their ideas. And the most important thing which we ensure is that doing any all these things, they are stick to our cardinal rules of governance, ethics, and integrity. So
Okay.
that's how we ensure all these things.
Yeah, yeah. Because, being a leader, again, what you do that matters a lot. At the same time, what you inculcate towards your team, that actually, drives the whole goal. And Ashit, as we looking forward towards this industry, so how do you see this as a, what are the biggest marketing challenges in industries like, steel manufacturing industry? Or, and also, what are the biggest opportunities you see for ESL Steel Limited in this steel manufacturing industry?
Indian government is very much focused right now, Devlina, on steel production, and government has an NSP policy, and there is a clear drive from the government to improve infra and housing. There are
Hmm.
a lot of there is a lot of emphasis on Make in India and PLI production linked incentive scheme, and so Indian production and demand has been ramping up
Okay.
rapidly. This we can see from the fact that despite of this global instability, India has outshined and our demand has increased year on year, and there has been almost a two-digit growth post-COVID time. Also, if we see, there is a large requirement which is coming in on our way because our liquidity is increasing, and
Okay.
the consumption which is there in India right now is almost 88 kg per ton of steel, which is much lower than global standards of around 225
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
per person. So that's how it is there. So India has a good story for next 10 to 15 years with a clear focus from the government. Now coming about the challenges, there are a lot of challenges which are coming in. Like I told that the global economy overall is not doing well. So
Okay.
India is doing a lot of imports right now, and there has been a pressure on the prices. So the thing that we are doing to stay floated is that our focus is on to deliver value to our customers. We have been actively involved with them. We
Hmm.
do a lot of techno commercial discussions with them and develop products and are uh, uh, according to their requirement. And also we are working a lot on supply chain to ease out
Okay.
their issue and to so that they can keep lower inventory in line with the market. The
Super.
other thing is that we are optimizing use of technology. Digital is the next thing. So we have our online portals which are active right now, and we are taking customers on board, and this is overall helping them and overall reducing the uh, or overall bringing the transparency in their system and overall ease of operations.
How does a day in CMO's life looks like? So if you just help our viewers to understand, because a lot of people are the aspiring, marketers, and they look forward to people like you.
No, so it's a normal day. I start with a quick chat with my son and wife. Then I start the day, and to be honest, the next thing comes is my mobile, wherein I start WhatsApp and other mails, and that's a part. If we don't see, then we don't feel that ease. So that's how it starts. And there is one very important thing right now that you need to integrate your work and life,
Very
and if
true.
you can do that, then it becomes very easy to manage both the things, because this is very dynamic, the things what we are doing, because the market is very volatile. So that frequent demand keeps on coming, and if you can integrate your work and life well, then things become very smooth. So that's my suggestion to all
Superb.
the young aspiring leaders.
Superb. Ashit, with this, we will be moving towards our section called Rapid Fire Round, which is simple and as well as a fun round, and which allows our viewers and listeners to know you as a person a little more. Okay. So, shall we start, Ashit?
So if it's there, I have to participate. Yeah, please start.
Superb. So, what has been your favorite age so far?
My college days,
Lovely. And what is your favorite work memory?
very difficult to choose one, but if to pick a few, I would say my time which I spent in China was one of the finest one, because that is something wherein there is a lot of cultural difference that is there, language difference. I am a vegetarian, food issues, and the
Okay.
market was not positive. So despite of that, we I came up all those issues, and we developed few grades which worked out well in the market, and it was a very good opportunity.
Lovely. And what has changed the most since you have started working here in ESL?
The thing which I feel is the drive for digitalization and technology that has been an integral part of our process now, and I think that is something which all the organizations should start implementing.
And what is, what would be your advice to an employee who has joined their organization and this is their first day of work?
Okay, have the right attitude, d- have correct knowledge and skill sets, and then successful automatically come. Success is a subset of all. One more thing is that I generally suggest to the people, don't hesitate in asking the questions. If they are new, then you have the license to ask anything, and
True.
learning never stops. So always ask. There is no issue in committing the mistakes, but do learn from them
Yeah, yeah.
and keep moving. Yeah.
Superb. I think it's a very important thing and very underrated skill that you should ask question, and you should be encouraged to ask silly questions as well, because if it is a question, it needs an answer. Otherwise, it will keep bothering you. Yeah. So, if you could not work in this industry, what profession would you pursue, Ashit?
I would have been possibly a doctor or in civil services.
Oh, lovely. Superb. When are you most productive?
There is no at such time. I've been always flexible and keep my routine and schedules as per the work requirements. So
And also, if given a chance, what would you change about yourself?
I would like to pay more attention to my health, and try to have to do more of daily exercise or yoga. Health is something wherein I need to put more focus because it's a long way to go.
And what advice would you give to your younger self?
Enjoy the moment. There is a lot of work which is coming in the next few days.
True. Very important to understand. With this, we are out of the rapid fire round, Ashit. But at the same time, before we wind up this conversation, I want you to, advise our viewers and listeners. A lot of them are aspiring to become a marketing professional. So, what is your advice for any aspiring marketing professional?
My advice is that keep things simple. Whatever you are doing, build a strong foundation by understanding your product, market, competition, and substitutes. Leverage technology and build strong analytical skills to remain ahead of all your peers. And always keep plan B or C ready to achieve your desired goals.
A proper planning always gives you confidence, and that's when you enjoy the very moment, because that time you're not planning about this. Yeah. Amazing, points we have touched, Ashit. It was crisp, on point conversation, and in within this time, we could actually cover a lot from the industry, from your leadership style, and from we got to know you as a person a little more through this. Okay, so thank you for being here, and thank you for spending time.
Thanks, Devlina. Had a wonderful time.
आई एम श्योर कि आपको ये वीडियो बहुत ही इंसाइटफुल एंड इन्फॉर्मेटिव लगा होगा. लेट अस नो इन द कमेंट सेक्शन विच पार्ट ऑफ द वीडियो यू लव द मोस्ट. हम ऐसे ही इंडिया के टॉप बिजनेस ब्रांड सीक्रेट्स आपके पास लाते रहते हैं. प्लीज डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब आवर चैनल आइकन्स बिहाइंड ब्रांड्स. एंड दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. आई एम देवलीना नियोगी, signing off until next time.